Record labels have been around for decades, from Columbia Records to Universal Music, but how do they make money, and why is it so important for up-and-coming artists to get on a record label? These are questions we are answering in this video. Let's start by answering how do record labels make money. First, they take a big chunk of the artist's revenue. They take around 50 to 90% of the artist's revenue. Even when Taylor Swift got a great deal with the Universal Music Group, or UMG for short, that allows her to keep most of her revenue, UMG was still getting enough from Taylor Swift that was able to boost UMG's earnings by 10%. But still, most of the money goes back into what is called the release cycle. The release cycle is making, then marketing, and promoting of an album or song. The money also goes into setting up tours and creating merch. Second is merch sales, and selling tickets for concerts, pretty much self-explanatory. When you sell merch, the earnings are split up between the artist, record label, and manufacturers. Same with selling concert tickets, except switch manufacturer with the arena. Third is from copyright. If you have been on YouTube for a while, you probably have heard of copyright. But copyright is the legal right of the owner of intellectual property. It means that the owner of the product gets to control who can use the product, or music in this case, or not. But why doesn't record companies take action against creators using their artists' music? First, it's too costly. Getting a lawyer and taking it to court is not cheap. Second, and why should you if you're making money off of it? YouTube has a bunch of licensing deals with record labels where if their song is found in a video, they get to take the ad revenue from the video, or they can choose to block it. Fourth is ad revenue and subscriptions. The reason you get to listen to your favorite songs on YouTube, Spotify, or Pandora is because of ads. And if there aren't ads, there are subscriptions. This is for the company to make money and to pay for the royalties to use the record label's music. Fifth is risk. How often do you see big record labels sign new artists? Not that often. Labels being passive and only signing big names saves them a lot of money. Because if they took risks, they would have a chance to lose a bunch of money by signing a bad artist. This is also the reason why it's so hard to get on a record label. Labels only have limited money, so why take the risk with a small artist when you can guarantee signing a great artist that's already big? Even with record labels taking a big chunk of artists' money and being super difficult to get into, why is it still the #1 priority for up-and-coming artists to get on a label? Because record labels have the budget and resources that allow you to make better sounding music. A music studio charges between $30 an hour for a low-quality studio to $100 an hour for a top-notch studio. It isn't cheap to run a good studio, but if you're on a label, they will pay it for you. They will also pay for any editing software you need. They also have connections so that they can reach out to any artists you want to collab with, get your music into more people's hands, and to get you into big venues to perform. Also, they have massive marketing teams to increase music sales and reach new fans. They do this through advertisements, newsletters, and social media promotions. The final reason why artists want to be on labels is because of their reputation. If a label had a reputation for having great artists and you get signed, it'll make you more popular and make more people think that you're a great artist. Thank you for watching the video, and if you managed to make it through the video, please consider subscribing. It will be greatly appreciated. Have a great day and go enjoy some music.